she's always fucking around with us.
Get out of here, silly ants. Good morning, beautiful people watching these videos from around the world or wherever you might be at. We are out here in Urbandale, Iowa on a stream tear out rebuild. So we're walking into the backyard right now. Boys are getting going, tearing all of our materials down. Got to make sure we close these gates up so their dogs don't get out. That would not be a good way to start the day. But yeah, so here we are. We are in the backyard of this particular homeowner's house. And as we walk up to it, we see a water feature. So this feature right now, it is having some water loss issues inside the stream section due to rodents. So when we came out to get this all started up for the season with a clean out, hooked the pump up, fired it up, and then all of a sudden we had some mice come running out of that area. That's not usually a good sign, and let the homeowner know that if they start losing water pretty quickly, there's probably going to be some rodent holes back up in there. They fired the system up, and after about 3 days of running, base was empty, so we knew we had some sort of problem. So what we are going to go about doing is we are going to get all this old rock work ripped out. We're going to pull everything out pretty much from this part of the basin back, and we are going to regrade this as we work our way upstream. We are going from pretty much a single drop right into the system to we are going to do about a 10-foot pondless stream. That'll start right up around here at this pink rock. We're going to end up regrading a lot of this stuff out to get a better viewpoint from this patio right here. So yeah, we'll pull those rocks out, get all this gravel and stuff moved out through there, work on our dirt work in through here. We'll start our source up here, little waterfall, slower little pooling area so they can get all this wildlife to come up in close and enjoy this feature. Another fall going down one direction or the knot, and this main waterfall and back here at that deck up there towards their main viewing area. So should be a fun little job. We're going to get everything unloaded. We're going to plug the GoPro in so we can get a little bit more juice in it, and we're going to start tearing stuff out, getting our rocks brought back down here, do a lot of excavation today, get all of our dirt work set just in case it does rain like it's saying it's going to quite a few times this week, and it should be a good start to the day. Let's get after it. How do you feel? Alrighty guys, so we are making some progress. The whole feature's been torn out from what it was. We left the basin because we aren't going to go about tearing that out and redoing that. The basin is good and holds water, so no need to change that up. But we have our bottom waterfalls built. They're sort of hidden right now by the fabric and the liner, but I'm going to show you something that makes this build a little bit different. So with this build, we are using our concrete cloth. So with this, we will lay pieces of this down underneath the feature, and then over time, as this gets wet from ground moisture and moisture falling from the sky, such as rain or whatever you want to say, as it gets wet, it will start to actually solidify and become concrete, such the name concrete cloth. So this is going to put a really good barrier between the liner and the soil, not going to be allowing any sort of critters to get up in there and eat it, or I guess you could say, or chew on it, which was the issue with the old liner. So we're getting this laid out. We'll lay out through this area right now, flop everything back, and then pretty much finish rocking everything from here back to there. One thing different from this, from how we normally build, is we just have to be making sure that we are more complete as we work up, because this concrete cloth is going to make it a lot harder to backtrack and change anything so on like that. Alright guys, so we have our shelf. That's where our holy English Batman. Okay guys, so we've talked about this before. Main waterfall, second waterfall, and then our last set of falls is going to be dug in right there. We already have that dug out and prepped and ready. The first thing we got to do before we flop this back and actually build is we are going to get our concrete cloth installed there, and then we're going to get some up top there for around our spillway box, fold all this back, get this rocked in, and then our stream is pretty much finished up getting rocked. But I want to show you guys this. So this is our concrete cloth. That is hard because it is now concrete, so we can still sort of break it a little bit and get it to bend if we need to, but just after that one night with that moisture, it has hardened up pretty well. That is going to act as a very strong barrier between the liner and the soil, so anything such as roots, rocks, rodents, or anything along those lines is going to have a lot tougher time penetrating that liner. The liner is already pretty tough, and we put down this fabric as our original barrier. This concrete cloth just makes it pretty much bomb-proof. So I wouldn't blow anything up in it still, but anywho, we are gonna get concrete cloth laid. We're gonna build our waterfalls, get all of our touch-up work done. We got some plumbing work to still do. We got to hook in our plumbing line and all that fun jazz, but it's coming along quite good. I'm sorry you guys have to listen to my voice. I don't know how to speak English apparently some days, but I appreciate you guys still staying tuned and watching what we do. So we're gonna get the concrete cloth laid, and then you guys are gonna come with us as we build this top section of falls. Let's go. Hey guys, it is hot o'clock and we are losing our minds, not thinking right, I guess. Mostly it's just really hot.
Sorry.
Whoa. I'm gonna fire him. So yeah, here's where we're at. That's our second waterfall. We have one more section of waterfalls to build, hide our box and everything like that. We have our concrete cloth down, and it is in a position where if it does start to harden, it is not going to be in our way. We have it coming up the edge, but it's not high enough up where it's going to be in the way of our cut and tuck. And we have all of our rock work set in spots where we do not have to adjust the dirt work. So if that concrete cloth does harden, then we are in the clear. So we're gonna have a beach coming up here right up next to the patio. That should be a pretty nice, easy zero entry area. This whole area is gonna be a little bit slower moving than up top will be, just because this is gonna be a great area for nature and wildlife to come in and interact with this feature. Whether it be birds, bunny rabbits, squirrels, everything that wants to take a drink of this and not bite on our liner, ideally. And then it'll also be a great spot for the homeowner's dog to come in. You know, if they wanna come and just sort of put their toesies in the water, that'll be also a great spot. So we got a decent amount done today. It was a little bit tougher than we thought getting everything ripped out. We ran into some interesting things, but we got it all taken care of now. So we have just a little bit more excavation to do up top there, get everything hooked in, get our plumbing line laid, get it all nice and prettied up and cut and tucked and all that fun jazz. And hopefully tomorrow it's not 1,000,000,006 outside and we can work a bit longer. But yeah, that's where we're at. Fun little day, fun little job. Catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. We are out here in Urbandale for day 2 of this stream tear out rebuild, and it should be a fun little day. So today we are sort of racing against time in the chance that there might be some more rain coming through. We did in fact get a little bit of a sprinkle last night, but it wasn't anything crazy like the radar was saying it was going to be. So our job site's still workable. We had our concrete cloth laid down and it did get wet. It did harden up, so we'll show you what that looks like when we go back there. It's doing what we want it to do. But now we are working on building our last section of waterfalls, getting our spillway box hooked up and ready to go. What's up, car? And yeah. All right, guys. Due to the magic of rain coming down and me not wanting to break my camera, did not get quite as much footage of the last little bit part of the build as I wanted to. But you know what? Just means you guys get to see the final result first, so, or sooner, not first. But yeah, so we're wrapped up here in Urbandale on this stream tear out renovation. I love the way this thing turned out. Let us know what you guys think of it down below in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe. like the video, hit that bell icon so you get updated every time we post new videos about our builds and everything along those lines, every Wednesday, and shorts uploaded daily. Let's check this thing out, guys. Let us know what you think.